Welcome back, everybody. Today, doing something a little different today. I have discovered Reddit, and I always see these TikTok videos and all this shit about stories, crazy shit on Reddit. But today, I fucking discovered Reddit, and I seen so many crazy ass subreddits. Today, Today I fucked up r/TIFU, and I found a bunch of them. I'm just gonna read through them and talk about them. Pretty much it. Let's go straight into it. Today I fucked up by having a wet dream at work. Crazy. I don't know what this S stands for. I am currently in disbelief, complete disbelief, because I really never thought this could happen to me. First of all, I can't even fathom how would you have, like, how would this even happen? You'd have to be so fucking wound up. I mean, for one, I never have, obviously, I haven't had one since the first time. Have wet dreams, and two, to have one during a 10-minute nap is crazy. That's when I had my first one. My first one, I remember I only had one. I only maybe two, but I vaguely remember one, but I remember my first one. I was in my living room of my house when my parents were in it. They were all gone, but I fell asleep on the floor and I woke up and it was just all over me. And I wasn't doing anything crazy. I wasn't doing shit. It was just all over me. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was so embarrassed because I was like, somebody definitely caught me because I'm just in the living room. But how the fuck did this happen to this guy? Probably a grown adult because he's at work. So earlier today I got off work late and then had to run some errands, grocery shop, and whatnot, leaving me pretty tired with not much time to sleep, let alone beat it. In fact, that's kind of how things have gone for the last week. So I slept for about 5 hours before coming to work and woke up exhausted. That's kind of normal. The moment I woke up, I knew I was in a tough time and I dropped. I drink coffee and energy drinks, but I really was looking forward to my lunch break and knew at lunchtime I could sneak off in my car and grab a nap. So at lunch, I hop in my car, throw a jacket over my head, and lay there for 15 minutes without a sound of sleep. Fucking relatable. You're so tired all day, you get to your time where you could just take a nap, and your body's telling you you're tired, but you just won't fall asleep. So my mind turns to thinking about a pretty lady I know and some of her features, and before I knew it, almost okay, that's weird. I'd never done that before. I don't know if that's weird, but I've never done that before. I had myself a great dream, very restful sleep until I wake up to the sensation of me cumming my pants. Oh my god. You know how crazy that would be? I'm so tired. Somehow fall asleep. I wake up and I'm just actively coming. Holy shit. Truly horrifying because I was wearing black pants. So it was pretty obvious. Oh my god. This is so sad. So I text my boss and let her know I had to run home because of an emergency. I go home and change and come back. Really, bro? A round trip taking about an hour and return to an employee improvement plan. I guess I took too long. TLDR, I took a nap, had a wet dream, went home, and now I'm fighting an employee improvement plan. Keep a pair of napping pants in your car. I think I'll start beating my meat daily. Worked up till now. You'll need pants for that too. Niggas on Reddit so corny. That's rough, dude. Ah, alright. This was alright, I guess. Next up, today I fucked up by letting my interviewer know they made a mistake. First of all, I hate interviewers because they always make mistakes and you just gotta let them run through. When they make a mistake about you though, you're gonna have to like kinda cause like one thing I hate about interviewers though, like you tell them something and they'll take it on their, cause I remember I told one of my interviewers this when I was interviewing for a job once, and I said I won't be able to work some days, and they took that as if my availability was nothing, and I was like, no, I just won't be able to work this certain day, and they were like, oh, okay. But for the whole interview, they kept repeating how I had limited availability. And I'm like, you're making it sound like I can't work at all. I have availability. They just run with whatever. I I, 30 male, got a message on Indeed today to make an interview appointment, but when I tried to call the number to do so, it gave that horrendous beat and automated message that indicates a disconnected number. I was not willing to let this interview slip by me, as I've been out of work for 2 months and desperately need a job. Tough. I called the business directly from the number on their website and got through very quickly and easily to the person who reached out to me and scheduled the interview without a hitch. Nice. As the call was ending, I let them know the number in the message they had sent me was incorrect and the steps I took to get in touch with them. They were apologetic and I said no worries, but now I'm thinking about this hours later and might have whiffed a huge chance to be one of the very few recurrent return jobs for the job interview. I don't have the best work history and it would have been a major help if somehow I was the only person to apply. Should I have let it go and not told them the number was wrong in their message? Oh, I thought, you know what I thought this was? I thought you were in the interview, you said something and tried to correct them. You just, oh, they would have figured this out eventually. But you telling them does get you brownie points, but it won't make you hire. Because sometimes I hate companies that do this, but they'll put out a job, they'll interview people, and they'll just hire internally. But now you're making it even easier for them to act like they, because if they only interviewed one person, they can hire you. But if they interview like 5 people, they can just not hire any of them. You know? That's in my head. Update, interview went well. No mention of the phone number error, and he told me he has a couple locations close to my home, so I might be a good fit for. I'll have an answer by today, possibly tomorrow. I don't believe that. I really don't believe you gotta. They might be. I don't think that because as much as you're trying to be a goody two shoes and help them out, you're still kind of slowing your I would do this, but I would do it like I would do it. I would do it. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm not. Next one. Today I fucked up by trying to bang a goth baddie. Whoa, and my wife? Whoa, we just talking about cheating? All right. My 31-year-old I'm a 31 male. My wife is 32 female, and I are in a healthy and happy relationship. So why are you trying to cheat? That said, we've been together since high school. Ooh, tough. So we both feel that we missed out a little by being each other's only sexual experiences. We've talked about this at length and decided a few weeks ago we're okay with having hall passes in our relationship. Always a fucking downhill from here since we very much intend to stay together the rest of our lives and don't want any resentment over missed possibilities. Who brought this up? Because the first person who brought this up is happy and the person who agreed isn't. Always happens. It's never plus plus. It's always somebody's getting good and somebody isn't. Plus, it's pretty rare that we could even find such an opportunity. It's hard to find hookups when you're in a committed marriage and don't go out much. We even gave each other advanced approval in case the situation arises, as long as we're safe about it and tell each other immediately afterward. We've both used one hall pass. Each was someone we knew well enough but we would never see again, and no issues came out of it. Okay. Okay, seems like it's working. In fact, it only made us more secure in our relationship and how much we genuinely appreciate being with each other. Okay. Sounds good so far. Recently, I had to travel to London for work. I don't normally get to travel for work, so I decided to make a trip out of it, spend an extra few days of my time in the city. After my project was done, my wife couldn't join because she didn't have a vacation time left, but was very supportive of me taking time to explore. Since I've never been to London, and she has. Being cheap and being a pretty outgoing guy when I'm inclined, I decided to stay in a hostel. I was interested in meeting other travelers since I didn't know anyone in the city and loved being sociable with new people. I chatted with several of the people staying there, and in particular a very attractive French girl who dressed super goth. Here comes the downhill. For Constance, oh, this nigga could not put the dick in his pants, bro. She not with you. Your wife is not there. It's different. But let's continue. For context, I love the look, a goth girl look. I've been sucked into the goth girlfriend propaganda online. I really have. To be honest, I really don't give a fuck. I think they look cool, but I never like looked at a goth girl and be like, oh my god, they're so bad. Oh, I think they look cool and they have cool style, but I've never ever like was like, oh my god, you know? When people do that, I just feel like, do you go outside? Do you? Because women out here going crazy. It isn't her style, but she's been nice enough to cater to me by putting on some sexy. Okay, here we go. On occasion, sexy goth out on occasion since she knows it's a huge fantasy of mine. Still, I pester her constantly more goth because I enjoy it so much. Anyway, I ended up spending a little bit of time with the goth French baddie. We both went to the hostel happy hour event and hit it off there. Found out she was recently single and was in London for an art show. Turned out we were both into emo music. We talked about our favorite bands. I had the thought that she was acting a bit flirty towards me, but didn't think too much of it until I found myself sharing a sink with her in a hostel bathroom. Hostel was co-ed. Each floor had a small shared bathroom with a communal sink and a door that was meant to be kept open, but which people frequently close for the sake of having more privacy than just to stall in the shower. So I'm brushing my teeth while chatting up the real life version of Shadowheart. Hold on, gotta look that up real quick. Shadowheart. Let's go images. Not bad. Nah, not for me. White hair version look cool. Black haired version looks pretty mid to me. Oh fuck, where was I? I'm here. Who, mind you, was wearing an extremely low cut top. This nigga's dick is all up in his head right now. When she suddenly closes the bathroom door behind us, in my mind, my wildest fantasy is about to come true. It's even more exciting because of the adrenaline rush of being in a semi-public setting and a girl being so into me she would make such a bold move. You're married! I can't believe this is actually happening to me. I instantly get hard. I mean, who wouldn't? Let's come on, let's be honest, guys. Who wouldn't? Then she turns around and says, "Are you interested in learning about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" What? No way, I just got trolled. Oh my god, no way, I just got trolled. Oh, you piece of fucking shit, I hate you. She had me cornered for 10 minutes trying to talk to me into salvation. While I grew increasingly despondent and immensely disappointed, I would have blue balls. With the whiplash of going from what could have been one of my crowning moments to pure and utter dejection when I told my wife, she laughed for a solid hour for annoying her. Life dream. Thought I was getting but got cock plot. God is real and he hates me. This has 43,000 upvotes. I hope everybody who upvoted this is having a terrible day. I really hope so. Fuck this bull. I'm not gonna undo it, but bro, fuck you. Fuck you. I was like, damn, it's almost the end. I was like, damn, and then we banged is what I was thinking the next one is gonna be. And my wife found out and I'm so fucking disappointed. I know you're not supposed to cheat, but dog, tell me you weren't into that story. Tell me you weren't. Fucking hell. You're a piece of shit. Next, we'll go to the last one. This one I thought was pretty funny. Today I fucked up by being in the bathroom for so long that the restaurant thought I had dined and dashed. I went to a Chinese buffet against my better judgment, ate my food. It predictably opened my bowels right up because of the fat content. Couldn't really hold it and wait for the bill, so I grabbed my stuff because I didn't want it out in the open when I'd be in the bathroom a while. Apparently, the waitress only saw me load my stuff up and disappeared when she looked back. I got done taking a long shit and came out to them talking to the police. They saw me. I talked to the cops. They got called for a dine and dash and showed up because it was a slow day. They asked why I had taken and told them it was because I knew it would have been a while and I didn't want anything stolen. It was lighthearted. The cops, waitress, and me had a laugh. I paid my bill and left. This is fucking. I hate Reddit comments. They piss me off. This is hilarious. I picture some shit like this happening to me because I remember. Oh my. I'll tell this story. I remember the one time I had Chipotle at the Chipotle place. The worst fucking idea I had. I was downtown in the middle of nowhere. I was like, dude, I'm hungry as fuck right now. I'll just eat here instead of taking it with me because like if I take it with me, I was riding the bus and no, I had my I think I had my car, but I didn't have any. Well, like if I took the Chipotle there, I would have to drive 30 minutes home and then eat it at home, or I'd have to drive home 30 minutes, go to a Chipotle near my house, and then it would take a lot. I was like, fuck it, I'll just eat there and I'll be good. I start eating there. First of all, there's no microwave in Chipotle. I love to microwave my Chipotle bowls, but I just had to eat it cold. I ate my bowl. It was alright, but dog, I had like a couple of bites left and my stomach started rumbling. I finished my food. I finished my drink. I was throwing it away. I I went down, like I left the place. My stomach was hurting, but it wasn't bad. So the way it works is like I had to walk out, go into this parking garage, go down to my car, and then by the time I got to my car, I felt crowning. I felt crowning. So I was like, ooh, I sat up immediately in my chair and I was like, okay, I have two options here. I could drive home and wait till I get home, or I can go back to Chipotle, eat, and do it there. And I was like in my head for like 5 minutes, like, I'm not going back. You know how embarrassing it is to walk back in the Chipotle you just left? What are you gonna do? Ask for another meal? Or are you gonna act like you forgot something? Ah, dude, it was so embarrassing. I just drove home. I drove home, and when I got home, I was in the bathroom for like an hour, taking the biggest shit. It went right through me. That was the fastest my metabolism ever worked. I might have had something the day before or in the morning. I had something that fucked my stomach up because it was not solid at all. But crazy. That was the day I fucked up. I should have just ate at home like I always do. Then I wouldn't have a problem. But yeah, uh, thank you guys for watching. If you like this new style, let me know. Today I fucked up. Today I fucked up. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the videos. Hit that notification bell. Comment if you got any ideas, concerns, comments, anything like that. Share the video with your friends, family, etc. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.